Hello, welcome back to Otter Pop Culture. Today we're going over the debut album of New York-based DJ Chris Malinchak and his album called Nightwork. So this is officially his very first album, and he's been doing like releasing singles forever and in EPs, but he hasn't really released an album. And in my head, I felt like he was more kind of like a singles person, EP, and maybe there would be a huge announcement that's like, there's finally an album come out kind of thing, which I'm sure there is. I don't really follow him on Twitter. But it didn't really, it usually kind of catch that in Instagram and everything, but I didn't really catch it. So now that I see he has a full-on album, it literally just shocked me. I was just flipping through from, I think last week is when it came out, or a week before, at the new albums that came out, and that was one of them. I was like, oh, I didn't know you had an album. So I was very excited to get into this, and I'm happy of the result too. It's pretty much a handful of his singles, and he has a shit ton, but the ones that he released, and these are so nice, and I love it. And there's a couple of songs that I was hoping that if it was going to be on the album, that this would be that would be the songs on the album, and some of them do show up. Some of them don't. Some others don't show up, but I understand. I think it's maybe because they were earlier, so they were on the EPs and everything. So there's no need to bring them back. So anyway, let's get into this album. It's called Nightwork, but I'm assuming maybe because it's more kind of studio. He's in a studio doing this kind of night work, because it doesn't reflect a night aura in this album. If anything, it feels like it kind of reflects more of a tropical, more beachy, more kind of, but not beach as in like always fun. It's a mixture between fun beachy and kind of just like it's a cloudy day kind of beachy, mixed with maybe a sun going down beachy kind of direction type of sound that I feel like goes on when I feel like the aura of this album. So let me go through some of the songs I like. This album is actually pretty good, so I have a lot of songs that I liked from it. So, but first of all, we're gonna start off with the with the track 2, which is Somebody, and this is one of my favorite songs from him. It came out as a single, and I listened to it and I loved it. I put it onto my Tropical House playlist, which is, by the way, not only do I review movies and music, I also make playlists. So if you're following me on Instagram, you pretty much will see it in my story that I will post kind of playlists and everything, and different ones that I made. So check those out. But yeah, I really like this. I really love the sound of that song. It's pretty much talking about how eventually you're gonna want to have somebody in your life, and you don't have to, but on the other, with that said, there's always going to be somebody for someone kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of like a very, like, an looking for love kind of direction. When the World Stops Turning is one I really like. I love the production. I think it's so nice. It's so smooth too. This one pretty much talks about, I don't really know. Like, it feels like that this person doesn't really know if the partner loves him or hates him kind of thing, but he doesn't really care either way as long as there's a feeling towards him kind of thing, I guess. But yeah, it's some of these songs, like this song, that kind of are gonna be a bit surface when it comes to the lyrics, and I feel like, I would critique hugely if that was the case with all of them, but it's not. But there are some that are like that. But I feel like the best thing about this is that, as much as it very light or surface with the lyrics, there is the production really carries it, and the sound and the energy really carries the song. So that's why I like it. The next one I really like is the Wah Wah song. Very out of the park for him. Like, he usually is more kind of a smooth sound or more tropical sound, or deep house, but this is far from deep house. It's much more energetic. It's much more poppy. It's much more upbeat. I love the part where he says, or where she says, "We fit like Legos," kind of thing. I think it's really cute. That is, and then the next one I really like is "In My Eyes" featuring, I always butcher her name, but Kiesza. This one is a really fun song. It's straight up tropical house. Like, it sounds like it. You can feel just the sun hitting you in the while you're at the beach, when you're not, when you're maybe just in your office, kind of thing. Like, it's that powerful, the production. I really like it. Pretty much talking about the idea of the sun was in her eyes, but she really likes this guy, or she sees this guy as a very beautiful sight, but she's kind of complains that the sun's in her eyes, though. So I don't really know if that's a bad thing or good thing or metaphoric thing. But I do like the sound of the song. Cellophane. This actually one that I didn't really. I listened to it when it came out, but for some reason it didn't catch me. But in the album, it definitely did. I love the smooth production. I love the low key kind of horns that kind of come in slowly into the chorus. I think that's so nice. This is another song that I don't really know what it's about. It says, to the deepest part, I'll let you out, or I'll let it out of me. With this hungry heart, I take it all, or else I'll fall apart. Don't really know exactly what it means. Like, I really want his heart, or he's hungry for my heart, and I want his too. But if I don't have it, I'll fall apart. I guess I don't really know. It didn't go deep into what that means, and I feel like that's something that is one the if I could complain about this album is the flaw that is it's too much surface lyrics. True Say featuring Cocanina. This is a really good song. We keep on the energy with the upbeatness. I really like this one. I love the fast pace of the lyrics, and I literally had to just like as I was like reading it to get what she was saying. But it's really fun. It's a really fun song. The next one I like is Happiness. This is the last one I like. I really, really like it, and it's funny because I've had, when I was collecting all the songs for this album to do a kind of background, or kind of background check on all this stuff, all of the songs and everything. One of the things that I noticed is that people really, really like Happiness. So I also do too. I love the chill, smooth sound of it. I love this part that says, "Gone are the days when I would I wrote that very sloppy. Waste in loneliness. Oh, when I would wait in loneliness, you came to bring all your love, you came and bring all of your love in my life." I really like. I don't know. It starts off that way, and I think that's the best lyrics to start off with a song, to kind of pronounce exactly how he's feeling. And I honestly think this song has a little more roots with its lyrics. It gives you more depth into it. But yeah, and then it goes into Getaway, which is more kind of more production than lyrics. But yeah, but I do like this album. I do think there's some songs once again, the only critique I have is that there needs to be more depth in the lyrics, because if it's not, what's the point of having lyrics then if you're not going to plant the roots and to make sure that people understand what you're talking about, you know? So, that's pretty much it what I got for this one. I give this one a 8 out of 10. Leave a comment below, tell me what you thought. If you like this album, let me know. If you have a favorite song from this guy, let me know. And if you want to like and support this channel, in this video, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell too, so you get more of my videos as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next video.